let's go to the run tape here. Again, usual disclaimer, we can't show video. I wish we could. We cannot, or we will cease to exist. Like in life, I think. We don't want Roger to get an L to just start.
No, I mean, I have no other skills. The only thing I can do is sit here and watch you do an ODK. So let's keep this thing rolling.
So we'll go with the screenshots, which is legal. We'll have fun with it. All right. So here's one of Monangai's big runs, and so we start on the screen. Like, I'm gonna try to explain to you why the motions here matter so much and how they influence. So the first thing that the Bears do on this play is move DJ Moore, who's at the top of the screen, basically into this fullback position right here. Okay, now this might, to show you like how intricate this gets, that's actually going to matter most for this safety down here at the bottom of the screen.
Wow.
And then with Cole Kmet, after DJ motions to the backfield, Cole Kmet circled at the bottom, he's going to move to the opposite side. And what that's going to do is influence these linebackers, right? Because what the Bears ultimately want to do is create a running lane by basically cutting off this side and then cutting off here, okay? So that's really what they're trying to do on this play to Monangai. So that's why this motion stuff matters so much. But really, when you're preparing for the team for these games, like if you're the Eagles, you're going off the tendencies, like when they use these guys, what happens when they motion Kmet this way, or what happens when they put DJ Moore in the backfield, which the Bears have been doing since week 1, right? So think about it from the Eagles' perspective. We have to worry about all the different things they might do here with DJ Moore. Well, think about one thing the Bears have done with DJ Moore, with Cole Kmet, with Rome Odunze. They're constantly putting players in motion and then leaking them out into the flat for easy completions for Caleb Williams, getting the balls in their playmakers' hands. So if you're this safety being influenced by DJ Moore coming downhill here, you're thinking that. You're thinking, oh, no, because, look, we got play action, right? So play action, why do these offenses with play action work? This is why. The Bears have gotten so far into this with their run and pass game. Usually when you think play action, you're trying to suck those players in towards the line of scrimmage to then throw it. Well, now you have defenses thinking, oh, no, this is play action, when in reality it's actually a run. So it's working both ways. It's the run setting up the pass, and it's the pass setting up the run. So if you're Blankenship here, you have to get wide and play DJ Moore. So what ends up happening is you actually leave this defensive lineman completely, well, not completely unblocked, because DJ's going to chip him before he leaks out here into the flat. But essentially, just DJ Moore alone, going in motion in the backfield and then doing this motion is going to influence 2 Eagles players and set this whole run up. So now we look at it from the end zone angle, the tight angle, and look at this. The offensive line doing their job, creating this wall. I told you how Cole Kmet going over here was going to influence these linebackers, so that helped create this wall. And now on the backside, do you see that safety anymore? Nope, he's gone. He's over here. He's completely off your screen, and this one unblocked defender who DJ Moore chipped is already beat. And
Too late, dog.
Right? So, and Monangai going this way, and then the cutback sets up this whole thing. And I should have also mentioned the toss action as well sucked that safety over there. So this is how they're setting up these running lanes, these cutback lanes, where if you're watching on TV and you're like, how the hell, like I'm sure Eagles fans were like, why the hell are these holes so big? This is why. And it's all stuff that's been set up all season. So now we go to this run later in the game with DeAndre Swift in the backfield, right? Again, Cole Kmet is going in motion, all right? So if you're, again, this safety, I got to come down here and be worried about this tight end because I think he's going to be, maybe he's running a route over here or doing whatever he's doing. You have to be aware of this stuff with Cole Kmet. When in reality, here's something new for you. Cole Kmet stops on a dime and blocks the 3 technique, who Joe Tooney, it looked like at the snap, was going to have to block. He's actually climbing to this linebacker. So you got that motion across actually turns into this wham block on the 3 technique. Okay, and actually I got these confused because I don't have the video in front of me. This is the one with the toss action. All right, so we're tossing this back to Swift here, which you think is going to be a run to the outside. So again, this safety already being influenced downhill by Cole Kmet's motion to that side. Now he's thinking, okay, outside run. So I'm going to go this way, right? So this is all setting up the same thing, which incredibly ends up being a backside A-gap run. But look how far they've moved this. They've set this lane up here, but this is Drew Dahlman, the center. This is Joe Tooney, right, who, remember, left this guy unblocked. Or, no, that was Cole Kmet's guy got him, right? So, this is where Cole Kmet kind of missed him. That's right. So Cole Kmet got enough of him, enough of the 3 technique.
Right.
That's what you may remember this play. Swift's still able to come through here. So, again, if you think about where Dahlman starts and Joe Tooney to his left, this is actually the backside A-gap that they have turned into a giant hole for DeAndre Swift to run through. He makes one other guy miss downfield, and it turns into a massive gain. This is all stuff that is set up throughout the season with all these different motions, all these different things about putting DJ Moore in the backfield, using Cole Kmet in motion, or Colson Loveland, or whoever it is. And so it's confusing when it gets to the point that it's confusing a defense like the Eagles and Vic Fangio and influencing this much movement from their linebackers and their safeties. It's pretty impressive. But it makes you wonder what Ben Johnson has next, right? Like what's he going to have coming off of this that Jeff Hatley and the Packers need to worry about this week?